Your boy Mac Diesel here. We're live. We're gonna talk some shit. We're gonna play for a bit, and excuse me. We are going to talk about Drake and Kendrick again. We're gonna talk about Donald Trump again, and then we're gonna talk about Will Smith making a comeback again. All right, but now let's talk about some things. First of all, this stream is sponsored by Fuck You Entertainment. No, I'm just playing. Look, I'm gonna get right into it. So, Kendrick Lamar is in concert, brings up 2 basketball players and some other shit. Also brings up a few valid points about his music career, and also sings or performs 3 of his diss tracks directed towards Drake. Now, I remember hearing about Biggie. I remember hearing about Biggie coming after what's my face? Biggie coming after Tupac. Biggie came after Tupac. That shit didn't end up well. I mean, it did actually end up pretty well because you know he went platinum for that shit. But at the end of the day, he died. Tupac died. And things of that nature. The shit got really out of hand. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch feet. Thunderwind, check in the concrete. Y'all know how it goes. So, that being said, we're going to talk about that. And then, we're going to talk about Donald Trump being the first convicted felon to successfully run for president of the United States. Alright, so let me tell my people. We live, baby, yeah. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Can we first talk about Drake? Drake is going to be a relic in hip-hop history. We're going to know that he existed, but we're not going to meet. We're going to know he existed, but we're not going to know what his legacy was, what this, that, and the third was. Oh, I'm building a restaurant, but that's neither here nor there. We're going to go back to the house of Diesel. We're going back to the house of Solomon Diesel. Anyway, Drake has been destroyed socially and spiritually and professionally. Let's talk about it. Like Drake, the whole "he not like us" type thing. Basically, he was saying like, look, you're a whitewashed Canadian rapper with no soul, no real connection to the culture, and you pretty much softened it up a lot, and which he did. He did. Like he there's no dishonest merit to what he said. Like, no, everything he said was accurate. Which is kind of sad if you think about it. We accepted Drake and we love Drake, and I'm not saying we because I didn't like him, but yeah, it seems like he's not coming back. Oh. Well, see, here's the thing. It's not like Drake wanted to destroy his rap career because, he got challenged or he got called out or something. No. Drake wanted to destroy I'm sorry, no. Kendrick wanted to destroy Drake because he really does not like his ass at all. I'm talking about at all. Like, he's been waiting for him to bury himself for the longest time. And he is the one who finally put the final nail in the coffin. He said, you're a fucking pedophile. You're whitewashed. You're pathetic. Your mom raised a bitch. Like, the man, he really came for his throat. I'm talking about, like, he wanted to make sure that you never hear about this man ever again. I can't say that I feel bad, because Drake started off as a pop rapper. He started off as a pop, kayfabe, Disney rapper, whatever. Like, that's cool. That's fine. You started off like that. I'm sorry, I'm going from neighborhood to neighborhood. I'm trying to find the house that we play in. Is it Willow Creek? Oh, yeah, it's Willow Creek. Okay. You started off as that. And that's great. That's fine. That's fantastic. You started off, you know, as that. And, you know, you built a name off of that. However, you decided to go the whole thug route. You decided to start rapping about gangster shit that you had no idea about. You decided to start calling women bitches. You decided to start using the N-word. You decided to start talking about your baby mamas. You decided to do this, that, and the third. Which, if you want to talk about conscious shit, I get it. But if you want to talk about, excuse the term, nigga shit, then be ready to play nigga games, because that's what the fuck happened. Like, what's his name? Kendrick came at Drake's neck, and he went right for the jugular. I mean, talk about right for the carotid artery. He just shing. Now, I haven't heard from Drake since. I've literally been looking up this man's social media and Facebook page and Instagram page, and I don't really do Twitter, but I'm about to look that up next. I haven't heard from him since. He hasn't dropped a response. He hasn't, you know, he hasn't dropped a rebuttal. He hasn't said, like, good game. He hasn't said anything. Like, Drake is nowhere to be found. He is nowhere to be found. And, you know, a lot of people are saying that his ghostwriters are even out ideas, which I don't know if he has ghostwriters or not, but if he does, they need to say something. Like, shit, somebody needs to say something, because Drake is now in hiding. Now, hopefully it doesn't get to the point that, you know, they do background searches, this, that, and the third, and find out that he's actually a pedophile, because if that's the case, he ain't coming back. He ain't coming back. Like, Diddy already has some charges against his name, and so does shit. They're trying to convict a lot of people. Oh, Sean Kingston. They already got, what's his face? They already got Tory Lanez. I don't know what's going on in the judiciary system right now, but no celebrity has been safe this year. None. No celebrity has been safe. Think about that for a minute. No celebrity has been safe. When I say no celebrity being safe, I mean, like, they coming after Diddy. They already got Tory Lanez. They may be coming after Drake next. They got Donald Trump. Like, no celebrities have been safe at all. I'm pretty sure they're gonna try CeeLo Green next, but you know, that's another story. No one is safe. Nobody is. I'm telling you, nobody is safe. For real. For real. All right, so let's catch up on what's going on here. Okay, both of these parents are tired, and the child is not. That's good, because you need to do your homework for tomorrow anyway. Oh, Jay-Z's next. That's what I'm hearing. Jay-Z, he's next. Sheesh. Oh, no. Don't do extra credit work. You done for the night, Ron. You done for the night, Ron. Alright. So let's catch up on what the family's going through right now. This kid, sorry, you need a better look on your face. There you go. This guy right here is still trying to peak at the level of his military status. That means he's like one away from the top. This woman right here paints during her time off, which she has every day off, every time off, because she's a Tommy basically. She's unemployed, but she makes money. And this kid right here, no, that kid, if I could zoom in on him. Hell with it, let me zoom in on him a little bit. This kid right here, Taz. Get a better look on your face. There you go. That kid right there, Taz, is 2 days away from becoming a teenager. Yep, already. So teenhood, I'm going to try to have him have the whole artsy type vibe and artsy background, this, that, and the third. Let's see what happens. Alright, well, back to the news. Look like she's about to take a nap on the couch. Look like he's about to, what's he about to do? Oh, he's about to take a nap too. And this kid is about to find something to eat, hopefully. Oh, he is about to find something to eat. Alright, so back to the news. Jay-Z. Have no idea what he did, but we all know what Diddy did. Or if Diddy did it. And yes, I think he did. Yeah, 2 hours before the spoils. Oops. All I know is, if what they're saying is true about him, he in trouble. Like, no, he's in major trouble, seriously. As far as who goes, as far as Diddy goes, that's whatever. Like, I'm done talking about Diddy. He was seen beating the hell out of that woman and pretty much everything. All that messing with Foxy Brown when she was 15 and 4. Oh no, really? Oh no. Wow, I didn't know. Wow, damn, like shit. That's not good at all. Hold on, who is this? Sir, oh, that's your auntie. Your auntie is there. Auntie Sarah. Auntie Sarah is about 40 now, isn't she? I gotta think about it like my nieces and nephews are 20. Jeez. Wow. I'm getting old. But anyway. Yeah, Jay-Z. I hope none of this sticks to him, because do you understand, like, the entire hip-hop industry is in trouble right now? I'm talking about the entire hip-hop industry. Not just Diddy and Jay-Z. Because Diddy and Jay-Z, they're pretty much like the mecca of hip-hop culture, or like probably the head of hip-hop culture right now. It's no longer Russell Simmons. It's no longer, what's it? Rick Rubin. It's no longer, so pretty much like the face of Def Jam and Bad Boy right now. Hold up. Oh, please. DUI, no, DUI is minor. Driving under the influence, that's minor. Like, I'm not worried about that. I'm talking about pedophilia. I'm talking about assault. I'm talking about, like, things that you can't recover from. You can recover from a DUI. Can't necessarily recover from those two if you're a celebrity. Now, that being said, go to sleep, young man. Wait a minute. No. You're done. I'm gonna need you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna need you to cook something, dog. What are we cooking? Now, you can recover from that. Kanye West, I don't know if he's going to recover or not, but here's the thing about Kanye West. Kanye West has done some of my favorite, I'm talking about absolute favorite projects. As much as y'all think it's crazy or not, Runaway, amazing video with amazing choreography and amazing cinematography. I love it. All of the Lights, one of the greatest instrumentals and songs I've ever heard in my life. I'm talking about rap wise. The entire College Dropout album, remarkable, incredible. The entire Graduation album, remarkable, incredible. Late Registration was okay. I mean, it's really good, really good, but it's not remarkable and incredible. Kanye West, I hope that he can recover from whatever the hell he's going through, because he's such an amazing talent. Now, as far as Jay-Z goes or Diddy goes, I like him, but at the same time, they're not anybody I'm gonna miss. You know? What the hell is that? Oh yeah. Let's do fish. Give me fish. Give me fish. What we're gonna pan fried tilapia. Make about 4 servings of that. Go. What are you sad about? All right, because you went through heartbreak with the boy. Let it go, young man. Let it go. So yeah. Bottom line is, I got a major feeling that Jay-Z may be going down, but do I give a fuck? Not really, no. But let's talk about Kendrick and Drake. Back to Kendrick and Drake before I talk about Donald Trump. Way before I talk about Donald Trump. Kendrick came for the neck of Drake. And not only did he hit the neck, he hit it 3 times. And for him to go in concert and be like, look, these are the 3 tracks that y'all really think is popping right now, and for them to be diss tracks, oh fucking well. When I say oh well, I mean like, yeah, they're diss tracks, and yeah, that's what's popping right now. His diss tracks. They so happen to be aimed at Drake. Oh well. See, here's why I don't like Drake. Drake, as far as I'm concerned, made hip-hop about singing. He made it about auto-tune. He made it about little, what I call hopscotch rap. And like Sesame Street type rap, which I'm just going, okay. You did not destroy hip-hop, but you were a major knife in the arm of hip-hop. Don't ask me why I'm scrolling around the house. I don't know.
Ooh. Woo. Agora.
But yeah. All in all, I think that he will recover. Drake will recover. I just don't know when. He's gonna come out with another album, and they're probably still gonna be mentioning. They will be mentioning. Whatchamafizz, Kendrick. They will be mentioning Kendrick. Just kind of like how Will Smith. They're still mentioning Chris Rock. They are still mentioning Chris Rock. After all this time, they're still mentioning Chris Rock. That happened, what, 3 years ago now? Probably 3 or 2 years ago. So that happened 2 years ago, and they're still mentioning Chris Rock to Will Smith, which I'm just like, okay. We get it. He slapped the soul out the man. Let it go. We're not gonna move on. Awesome, awesome film. Like I loved it. The action was there. The comedy was not as funny as it was in the second and first, but the action and the storyline was definitely there. And it was kind of like a callback to say, these are what happened in the first 3 movies, and we're going to celebrate that in this one. And it was great. It was like a great movie. I'm not going to say too much, but the one that played his son in the 3rd movie, he's doing a whole lot of action stuff. And even Reggie. Yes, Reggie, the one that was at the front door of Marcus, aka Martin, the one that was at the front door of Marcus and now plays a Marine. He had a great scene in the movie, and he had an incredible scene in the movie. I'm not going to give it away, but yeah. Do you think they're making no? Because by the time they make another one, like they'll both be 60. That shit ain't happening. Just like Rush Hour. Like we would love to see another Rush Hour, but at this point, that shit ain't happening. It's over. Now, if they do make another Bad Boy, oh shit. Okay, I'm seeing that my internet connection is getting soggy. Yeah, can y'all still see me? Can y'all still see me? I don't know. Am I lagging? Anything? Yep, we are getting a whole lot of Fast and Furious movies. But see, here's the thing about Fast and Furious. Most of those stunts are done in cars. And most of those stunts are just CGI. That means you can have another Fast and Furious movie featuring Tommy Lee Jones, and the shit would still be lit. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, it's 6. Is it 6 a.m.? Oh, it is 6 a.m. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. One more. I don't know. I don't know if you saw the latest one. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the latest one. The latest one is about Marcus and Mike being associated with being associated with the captain and his dirty deeds, which he's actually innocent, and there's rogue cops within the LAPD or Miami PD or whatever trying to take him down. Trying to take them down, I should say. So bottom line is they spend the whole movie as fugitives running from the law and trying to prove their innocence by doing a whole lot of action-packed, undercover, secret agent type stuff. Like, it was a great cop movie. When I tell you, like, the action in this one is incredible, I mean, that's something that you hope they make another 5 or 6 movies out of. But once again, they're getting old. If they don't have a new generation of bad boys, which I could definitely see that happening instead, that would probably be the only way. And I mean the only way that they could keep this going. If they have the one who's played the son come back and do some action, or the one that played Reggie come back and do some more action, that'd be the only way you can keep this series going. But as far as Will Smith and Mark Lawrence go, I think their time is done. Their time is definitely done. Hold on, you like what? You like gossip? Yeah, sure, you like gossip, whatever. Wait, did he take a shower yet? Take a shower, young man. Take a shower. Take a shower. Quick. Take a shower. Take a shower. Quick.
Narfa. Fazoo with the Shibi.
Fani Dawi. Rubara. Careful, Perkina. Kirasha Yabasa. Yakila Brugi. Playun
Don't you dare.
Kisal. Yivka Bumzoi. Falanas Pitfall. Vivanj. Yakila Brugi.
Whoops.
Playun Zaruga. Kisal.
Alright.
Smurgs.
Let's just keep it a G.
Shumbas, Smurgs, Unga.
Alright, so let me talk about the next subject. Because I'm not gonna be up too long. I gotta oh shoot, it's 11 o'clock already. Wow. Donald Trump will be the first man to run for president and be able to be elected as president as a convicted felon. Now, they have pulled a lot of strings in order to make Donald Trump, be eligible for his presidency. Whoops. And basically what they're doing now is they're saying he's on probation and they're trying to erase his record. So yes, they convicted him. Yes, he was found guilty on 34 counts. And yes, they are trying to erase it so it never happened. As far as I'm concerned, I am not shocked. I am not surprised. I am not upset. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. Donald Trump has become Mr. Untouchable. And when I say he's become Mr. Untouchable, I mean like you cannot get anything to stick to this man, including flies to shit. You cannot get any flies to stick to this man's shit. You can't. You can try. And you could say like, oh, well, didn't he do this too? Like, yeah, he did. Does anybody care? Yeah, we do. But fuck it. Here we are. Donald Trump cannot be touched when it comes to his politics. He can't be touched when it comes to his innocence. Donald Trump may just be the 46th president of the United States. And I'm ready for it. And I'll embrace it. And I'll say like, hey, you won. And you know the reason I'm not so worried about it? It's because if you look at the facts, nothing he has done has affected my life. I can't think of anything he's done that just, made me go, wow, I can't stand him as a president. He's completely screwed up my life. I don't drive. I ain't worried about gas prices. I don't, what? There's nothing that he's done personally that messed up my life. The only thing he's made me do is just question how come more people don't call him out on his racism? How come more people don't call him out on his prejudice? How come more people don't call him out on his bigotry? That's the only thing he's done that just really made me go, wow, really? Other than that, he's done nothing that just made me go, well, he's a horrible human being. Which he's not. Alright, since a felon can still be president, you know what? And that's my point. That's exactly what I'm getting at right now. Not only has his whole, I've been convicted of a felony and I can still run for president. Look at this. As a convicted felon, you can't serve on a jury. On a jury. As a convicted felon, you can't necessarily. You can vote, but you can't like do some other thing. Like as a convicted felon, you have a hard time doing a lot of things. See, as a convicted felon, you're not supposed to be able to walk across the street without somebody looking at you. But this man is a convicted felon and will be able to do A, B, and C all the way through Z. Why? Because he's Donald fucking Trump. He can do that. And people are literally wearing shirts saying like, I am voting for a convicted felon. This country does not surprise me with its bullshit anymore. Like, I am not tripping over it no more. I'm not tripping. If you're a person of color who has no political background whatsoever, or, you know, has no political backing or relations whatsoever, or has no money that can get you out of some shit, you fucked. You are fucked. Like, you as a human being are fucked. You can do this, that, and the third and say like, look, I am a decent human being. I only got convicted for unpaid parking tickets. Whatever. Don't give a fuck. You fucked. If you're not Donald Trump, you are fucked. I'm not saying that in an angry way. I'm just saying that as honestly as I can. You are fucked as a human being if your name is not Donald Trump and you're a felon. But can you imagine the hypocrisy and just the utter shame of saying we have elected a convicted felon who interfered with the results of the last election. We have voted and voted in as president a convicted felon who has tampered with votes, who has lied to the people, who has cheated his way into the White House, and who has gentrified most of rural parts of New York, who has literally got on the mic and called people son of a bitches. I'm not just talking black, but just anybody, son of a bitches, has pretty much insulted everyone's integrity if you don't follow his rhetoric. Could you imagine the hypocrisy of saying like, this guy is my president and I am proud of it? Where does America stand after that? Because America doesn't stand on principle. America doesn't stand on truth. America doesn't stand on justice. America's bullshit. America is, you know, a lie. To say that we're the greatest country in the world after that would be a major lie. To say that we're the greatest country in the world right now would be a major lie. It would be a lie. It would be a bold-faced, like, blue-faced lie. I'm not speaking on, like, Democrats' behalf or Republicans' behalf. I'm just speaking on my own. To say America is a great country, if that shit happens, is a lie.
Ooks, Zombo Skiba, Zubatube, Lava Zubi.
Congratulations, you made the toilet laugh. Anyway. It just really makes me go, So this is the land of the free and the home of the brave, huh? Be brave enough to convict the man which you know is... Damn, that girl fine. Sheesh. Anyway. Be man enough or brave enough to convict the man who you know is guilty. And don't let him go. Like, don't let him walk after that. Arrest his ass. Arrest him. Keep him there for like at least 3-4 years. And then have him, you know, be on bail or something. But the whole rhetoric is, I don't give a damn what I've done. Fuck you. I am going to continue to run for president. And I am going to get elected as that president. Once again, I don't give a fuck. Can I talk about one more thing before I get off of here? Because this was going to be a short stream. Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. This has become way more than a basketball issue. This has become white versus black. This has become the flagship for racism and prejudice. It's no longer about basketball at this point. And it's sad, I mean, because it's no longer about basketball. It was about basketball for a short second. It was about basketball for a very, very short second. And all of a sudden it got turned into white versus black. SMH for sure, man. I think about that for a minute. All these people talking about like, oh, how Angel Reese looks like a freaking sloth, or how Caitlin Clark looks like a man, or how, you know, Angel Reese is a thug, or it became an issue of black arrogance, which that black arrogance turned into prejudiced mofos coming out of the woodwork and saying, oh well, she got punished by Caitlin Clark this year. People who don't even watch the game saying how Caitlin Clark is the greatest of all time. Then she got to the league and turned over the ball 10 times in the first game. But that's neither here nor there. We want to talk about how great Caitlin Clark is and how she's did this and how she did that. Mofo, let's be honest. Y'all don't give a fuck about basketball. Y'all just glad to see a great white hope get her shot and get her shine. Me, quite personally, I'm happy that the WNBA is finally getting the recognition that they deserve, because they play their hearts out. Those women play their hearts out. They can shoot, they can dribble, they are real athletes. But they don't get paid half of what they deserve. These are pro athletes. And people are finally starting to tune in. People are finally starting to watch them. People are finally starting to talk about them. And they're finally getting coverage on ESPN. And they're finally getting coverage on ABC. And they might just bring it back to regular TV soon. You understand that the D-League, that's the league right underneath the NBA, is getting more coverage than the actual WNBA. The D-League. And that's no shot against the D-League. I mean, like, they're athletes too. But the thing is, these women are pro level. And they ain't getting shit. I know school teachers or principals that are getting paid more than some of these athletes. That's a fucking shame. Now, they have brought it back to where people are talking about watching them again. And people are talking. That symbol over her head is driving me crazy. I don't know if you could tell or not. And people are talking about, I don't know, basketball is great again. But you know why they're talking about it? Because there's racist mofos out here going, oh, well, Angel Reese ain't never been shit and she look like a fucking alien. And I hate that. I hate that it took racism in order for a sport to shine like it's supposed to. Racism, man. I can't come out tonight, sorry. But that's what it took. To say we got to do better as a people is, at this point, it's just words. Let me tell you why America is not the greatest country in the world. And I'm just going to end it right. Like, I'm going to end it at that. America toots its own horn as if to say we're the only country that provides freedom for its people. It's a land where you will not be judged by your religion, although you are. It's a land saying that you will not be chastised for who you love or what sexual orientation you are, but you are. It's a land that says we're not free over here. You're right. It's a land that says you will not be judged by the color of your skin, but by the content of your character. But you are. You are. It's a land that says that you're free to dress how you want. You're free to talk how you want. You're free to walk how you want. You're free to act how you want. You're free to be who you are. But you're not. Freedom, or what we call freedom, comes with a price. What we call freedom in this country comes with a major price. You will be chastised for wearing your pants a certain way. You will be chastised for being gay or straight. You will be chastised for what religion you rep. You will be chastised for being whatever you are. And the reason you will be chastised is because we are the most judgmental, small-minded mofos in the world. I'm not just talking about this country. I'm talking about in the world. We judge way before we know. And what did Louis Farrakhan say? Louis Farrakhan once said that prejudice is judging before we know. I don't follow any black stereotypes that I know. Do I love Madden? Not necessarily. Do I love 2K? Yes, because I'm a major basketball fan. I also love playing The Sims, and that's why I bring it to y'all live. I don't like grape soda. I don't necessarily eat watermelon all the time. I don't eat fried chicken all the time. Even though I think fried chicken is delicious. I don't eat it all the time. I'm not on food stamps. I intend on taking care of my baby and my baby mother if I ever do have one day. Oh, that, and I show up early to work. So by that definition, by any stereotype, I am probably the most light-skinned mofo that you know besides Drake. I'm saying all that. Jesus. Wow. I need to take care of my boy. I'm saying all that to say, to judge me based on what you hear you should judge me on, it's stupid. It's stupid. I hate when people call themselves nigga. And I hate when we call each other bitches and nigga. I hate that. And they say it's just harmless. It's harmless. It's just who we are. Who we are is not that. We are not niggas nor bitches. As a matter of fact, the ones who died for us to be called anything but that are now looking at us going, the fuck is wrong with y'all? I literally had my parents die in front of me, shot in front of me, whipped in front of me, fucking raped in front of me. I've had this happen. And somebody came along and saved us from the plantations and pulled us out of our chains and shackles. So we will be able to be called men and women of color. Men and women of color. That's what we should be calling each other. That's what we should be proud to be. Now, I usually don't get really preachy because, you know, like, I do this shit for comedy purpose, but fuck it, I'm in my mood right now. I'm in my fucking bag, as they say. Now, I'm going to take a clip of this and I'm going to repeat it for whoever needs to hear it. You, myself, and every other person that can hear me with melanin in their skin and soul should not be proud to be calling each other nigger or bitch. I don't give a fuck if there's an A at the end. I don't give a fuck if you call your best friend bitch. That shit ain't cool with me. And the reason that shit ain't cool with me is because there's so many people that sacrificed and died and fucking slaved, literally slaved, for us to be called something else besides that in this country. I haven't been this passionate about this since I graduated, but fuck it, I'm back. We are men and women of color. And without color, this world would be dry, bleached out, and cultureless. It would lack culture. We are the culture. We are the trends. We are what makes shit cool nowadays. I know that one of the top songs in the nation right now is $1 Million Baby. Guarantee you, there would not be any song that sound like that without us. $1 Million Baby. You know the song. I ain't never been the same, baby. Yeah. There would be no song that sound like that without us. There would be no music with that kind of rhythm. There would be no rock and roll. There would be no bebop. There would be no hip hop. There would be no dubstep. There would be no colorful clothes. There would be no tie-dye shirts. There would be none of that without us. We are people of color. We bring color to the world because this world would be boring without us. This country would be boring without us. This society would be boring without us. We are the culture. And we should be proud of that shit. We should be so proud to the point that we go, what up, my brother? What up, my queen? Not what up, my bitch. Not what up, my nigga. What you mad about? Oh, you're still upset. Okay, fine. Under no circumstances should this ever be cool. Under no circumstances should this ever be accepted. And I will preach this shit until the day I die, till the day that my hair is fully gray on top and fully gray on the bottom. Beard and head. And the reason I'm going to keep preaching it and keep talking about it is because for our ancestors, the ones that literally gave their lives and privileges and freedoms in order for us to be called something different. There's no excuse for us calling these other nigga. There's no excuse for you being offended when the white guy does it because you do it on a daily fucking basis. Got the nerve to sit up here and talk about how pissed off you are and how mad and how offended you are because somebody called you the N-word. Well, on behalf of every race within earshot of me that feels that way, nigga, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you with a dirty glass dildo sideways, bitch. Fuck you. Talk about you offended if somebody calls you the N-word. Fuck you, N-word. That's what a nigga mindset is. A nigga mindset says that you are against violence, or you don't want any violence in this world, but you're the one who's carrying a gun threatening the next man. Not because you want to. Not because you have to, just because you want to.
Vip Swabi Tabe, Tharp Thenik, Sabade, Pop.
A nigga mindset says that you don't want your kids to view you as a whore. But you here trying to fuck every man within existence just because you think it's fun. That goes for men too. You're not trying to be looked at by your son as a man hoe, but you're trying to fuck every woman on the block. The nigga mindset says that you don't sell drugs for your family to get by. You sell drugs because you want the best things in life.
No.
You sell drugs because you don't give a fuck about your fellow man. You sell drugs because you think that's the move. That's the only way that you can get by. Oh no. We way past do better. Do better? We way past do better. We gotta do different. I'm talking about different. Pardon me 1 second. Symbology says you got 1 day before you're a teenager. Why the hell are you dressed like that? Is it that cold outside? You know what? Call out of school today.
Yeah, boy, Winka. Kazoo Zupo. Urno
Purple
Kazi.
Perpana. Kirasha Yabasane.
Let me tell you something. We are so embedded in the nigga mindset to the point that if you turn on any radio right now or watch anything on BT right the fuck now, or just like, I don't know, do anything related, oh yeah, there are people that live in the gutter or try to make their life more gutter than what it is just to say that they came from a place of hardship. You come from a place of hardship, or you come from a tough neighborhood, or you come from a gang-filled neighborhood, or you do this, you do that, and third. And if you don't, you'll lie about it. You'll say that your block is this, your block is that. You motherfucker, why? From somebody who actually comes from a street where 50% of my class is dead. I ain't gonna get too emotional, man, but listen. To come from a neighborhood to say that one of my best friends, somebody I named a sim after, Brandon, is dead because of gun violence. I don't say that shit with pride. I say that shit because it's fucked up. I don't say that shit trying to get y'all to fucking like me or some shit. Like, no. I say it because I'm sad that it fucking happened. Brandon was not the best kid in the world. He did get into some shit when he was younger. But when he tried to change his life, when he got out of fucking jail, people didn't want to see that. People just thought, I had beef with you when I was a kid, so I'm gonna take you out fucking now. So they put a bullet between his eyes. And nobody was talking about how bad the neighborhood was. And nobody was talking about how hard shit was for us.
Whistle did.
Everybody was just out on the block celebrating this man's life. It was not a proud moment for us. It was a hard moment for us. I'm sorry that, I'm getting emotional and all that good shit. But I don't get the pride in poverty. I don't get that shit. I don't get it. I don't fucking get why people battle to see whose life is more fucked up than others. I don't get it. When people flex about how bad their neighborhood is and how fucked up their neighborhood is and how fucked up their childhood was and how they had to watch over their shoulder and all that good shit, and then they go to school and laugh about the shit and they celebrate it. I don't get that shit. I really don't. Ain't nothing cool about going to jail. Ain't nothing cool about having to shoot somebody or wanting to shoot somebody. Nothing is cool about that shit. Nothing is cool about that shit. Nothing. You being from Baltimore, you understand what I'm talking about. People proudly call that shit Bodymore Murderland. They think it's cute. People proudly walk around with flags on their hips, thinking it's cute. And maybe I sound like a preachy old man, but fuck it, somebody needs to.
Oh, George. Humble Borkna, boo.
Yeah, what you said. Their end. What? I don't know what their end means, but okay. Oh. There needs to be a major change in the black community in particular. Tupac even said the reason that he screams out thug life is because that's the way that y'all view him. And the acronym for thug, I forgot what he said. Let me look this up real quick before I even continue, because I gotta go to bed soon. Tupac's acronym for thug.
According to dictionary.com, in fact, Shakur once explained in an interview that thug life was actually an acronym standing for the hate you give little infants fucks everybody. Tupac's acronym still forms, for many, the core philosophy of thug life. Children are the future, and so filling children's minds with hate, raising them in an oppressive.
The hate you give. That's his definition of thug. THUG, the hate you give. He knew that this world was fucked up, and he knew that's why our head is where it is right now. Oh. Well, you definitely look like the child of both of these men and women right here. So I'm gonna leave it right here. I'm gonna save the game. But let me just say this. Yesterday was Juneteenth. What was it, yesterday? Because today is the 20th, am I correct? Yesterday was Juneteenth. I may be getting those. Yeah, it was. Okay. So we can celebrate So we can celebrate our lives as what am I trying to say here? We can celebrate our lives as free men and women. But if we're the ones still wearing the shackles and still wearing the chains and doing nothing but dipping it in gold and glorifying us being treated like shit, then you have nothing to celebrate. I'll say that again. You can celebrate breaking the chains, or you can still wear those chains and just paint them gold and platinum and put diamonds on them. There should be no pride in poverty. There should be no pride that people kill people. There should be no pride in living life as a kingpin or a drug dealer. There should be no pride in calling yourselves niggas. There should be no pride in calling yourselves bitches. And as soon as we break that mindset, the better off we will be. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't mean to get all preachy, but I thank you for listening to me tonight. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you don't, we're going to do this anyway. Why? Because we love it. Once again, my people, this your boy Mac Diesel. Y'all be good, Smallwood. Say it with me. Peace. Gotta watch my decorum, man. I got too real on this one. Good night, y'all.